Okay, I have a scary theory, and I don't know if I want it to be true, but let's talk about it. So law told us that the perennial use surgery can grant eternal life, but it comes at the cost of the user's life. Or does it? Lock in with me for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. What if the devil fruit user doesn't die? What if they just leave their body a lifeless husk behind? What if Rox had two things, the Ope Ope no Mi, and a young son named Marshall D. Teach, a boy that waited up at night every night for his dad to return from sea and visit him. And one day his dad does come home, and he's bleeding, he's limping, he's the weakest he's ever seen him. 38 years ago, Rox was beaten at God Valley, but he didn't die. Rox escaped the island, but his crew was obliterated that night. Whitebeard betrayed him, Big Mom and Kaido stole their fruit and ran, and several of the Rox pirates were killed by Garling and the Holy Knights. Rox was out of options, and he was out of time. This was no longer his era, and so Rox did the unthinkable. He martyred his own son for his ambition. Rox used the Ope Ope fruit to enact the immortality surgery. But despite the common knowledge, this operation does not give the recipient eternal life. Rox knows the truth. This surgery is for the surgeon. Rox takes his own heart and he places it in his son's chest. Then his body crumples to the floor, lifeless. And the young Marshall D. Teach becomes the man known as Blackbeard. And every time he goes to sleep now, Rox wakes up. Rox just bought himself a new era. This is why the world thinks the use surgery kills the user. It's a body jacking procedure. The only thing they really give up is their devil fruit, as their original body dies. A devil fruit that's suspiciously shaped like a heart. We can gloss over this as thematic imagery for Corazon and Law, but realistically, there should be a deeper meaning as to why it looks like that. Remember, devil fruits are born of human desires, and this fruit was born of the desire for immortality. So why does it look like a heart? And from there the world is wide open. The name Rox never shows up again, so the government assumes he died at God Valley. Roger, Rox's greatest rival, is dead now. As Teach, he joins Whitebeard's crew, and in the shadows, Rox sneers at this family that Newgate has created. A crew built in spite of Rox's own philosophy. And so Rox plans to betray Whitebeard in the same way that he was all those years ago. Rox is now a man with two hearts and two souls, and so that is why he's able to wield two devil fruits. And one day, on a small island called Jaya, Marshall meets a boy while devouring cherry pies, but Rox senses something is off about him. Outside the bar, Marshall closes his eyes, and Rox opens them, and he waits for the young pirates. He tells him that a man's dream never ends, a philosophy that Rox is literally exemplifying in that moment. And it gives the group pause. A cold chill shoots through the trio, but the boy in the straw hat stands unfazed. He stands there looking, waiting, discerning. Does this kid see me? Rox wonders. They will meet again.